Hey everyone, today I'm coming to you with a review on the brand new Marvel Legends Zombie Iron Man from the Khonshu Build-A-Figure Wave / Disney Plus Wave 4. Now he is of course from What If, and oh boy, I am very excited. Not only have him, but this entire wave. I have it super early. I don't think this wave is supposed to come out till February, and I somehow managed to get it in October. I got it from a store called Redshift 7 online. Go check them out. They still have the wave available if you want. It is a Canadian website. I believe it's run out of Saskatchewan or something, but big thanks to them for getting this wave in stock that early, so I am able to do the review. But this is a absolutely amazing figure, and I have a decent amount to say, so without further ado, let's get into Zombie Iron Man's review. So besides the Zombie Iron Man figure and his accessories, the only other thing we have to go over is the box. Now, this is the second Marvel Legends wave in the plastic repackaging, and the first in for the Disney Plus wave in the plastic repackaging. But this is actually not as bad as I thought. It is looking pretty good for the whole wave. I like the kind of designs that they went with, and I am starting to get used to it. I kind of don't have a choice, as none of you do, but before you know it, we're going to be at wave 105 of this plastic repackaging, and I will completely have forgot about the plastic packaging. But regardless, there you can see the Zombie Iron Man on the front with the Watcher in the background, and the Zombie Iron Man name there, and the What If logo there. I just am very excited to see what other What If figures that they do, so you can have just the Watcher behind the figure. On the side, you can see the images of Zombie Iron Man from the zombie episode of What If, which was phenomenal. Very excited for the show. There you can see the Watcher or What If logo on the top. There you can see the Khonshu Build-A-Figure and the other figures that you need to build them. Now, I want to make this clear. You do not need Zombie Iron Man. I repeat, you do not need Zombie Iron Man to build Khonshu. Just like the Watcher wave, the Zombie Captain America, you didn't need to build you didn't have to get to build the Watcher, but regardless, they both are very cool figures and definitely standouts of those waves. But regardless, that is kind of all I have to go over with this box. So let's get into the figure. Now, the figure itself does have a decent amount of reuse. As you can see right here, I should have waited for the comparisons, but regardless, you can see that there is definitely a lot of reuse here. It is in a very similar dark red color, but there is a little bit of difference there for sure. So I just wanted to bring them out before a comparison so I could show what is reused. So the arms on both sides are reused. The legs on both sides are reused. But on this arm, this upper forearm is new because it does have the bone showing, which definitely, obviously, was not on this figure because that would be concerning for sure. There was no quantum virus in the Infinity War. But the rest of the figure, I believe, is all new. This bottom torso and the upper torso are definitely new. The upper torso is new because it does have the neck showing, whereas this one had the iron neck, so didn't have the, skin neck or the zombie skin neck there. And then the bottom obviously is different because it has the rib cage showing, which is very scary. Now, the back of the figure, I was going to say, is maybe reused because they could have split it, but it is also new on this figure. So the legs and the arms are reused, but everything else is brand new. Now, first off, I do want to show you this really awesome head sculpt. Just get a look at that. That is very scary looking for sure. If it would focus there. But I love what they did here with just the jaw. You can see the hole in the jaw. It's just very scary and intimidating. That's RDJ. That's RDJ right there. Likeness is definitely spot on, as you can see. Just identical, essentially. But other than that, that is a very nice head sculpt for sure. Now, one thing that I didn't really see in the promo images, and you might not see if you don't look too close at this figure, is there is, I believe, some blood on this figure, which is very interesting, or some like fluid on him that is not supposed to be there, but you can see that it is all throughout the figure. Not all throughout, but on the upper, on the shoulder here, on the upper torso, the bottom torso, nothing on the legs. I don't see anything on the legs. But yeah, that's just a little detail that I definitely think helps this figure because it is an Iron Man suit and it has a couple, you know, bones showing, but it definitely does help to have that extra zombie flair on it for sure. I do want to go back to that head sculpt. You can kind of see the crack in his head. Ugh, so scary. I'm really interested in what they do with the zombie show if they cure these characters, because if they cure them, I'm wondering what's the quality of life going to be. Is this going to be jaws gone, rib cage showing? I'm very excited for that show for that reason. And then the rib cage there, you can see, is interesting. Now, it is very symmetrical. It's a very symmetrical cut, which is, I don't know if I'm just being nitpicky, but it looks like it would just like cut perfectly out, not like torn out, but that might just be me. And then the bone showing right here is also very, very nice. But other than that, there isn't too much more to go over with the Iron Man figure because, like I said, a lot of it is reused. I do want to show you his accessories quickly. He is included with the standard 2 extra hands, the fist and the repulsor hand, and 2 repulsor effects, which you can put on his hands or his feet. But those are always great to get. But other than that, let's get into his articulation and then his comparisons. So the articulation on this Iron Man isn't the greatest, but it definitely does get the job done. The head goes up that much. I did notice these weird little cuts on the side. I don't know if that's intentional, but they are there nonetheless. The head goes down, side, full 360. The arms go up that much, down, full 360. Bicep swivel, double jointed, pinned, elbows. And then the hands are interesting. The repulsor hands only rotate. There is no up and down movement, and keep that in mind because trust you me, it definitely will break if you try to do that. It has on past versions of this figure for me. And this hand, though, it does articulate. It is kind of stiff, though. It goes like up that much, down that much. Actually, let me put it on this hand here. I don't know, maybe that one's just stiff, but this hand goes down that much. Oh, yeah, there you go. Very, very good movement there. And up that much. So you can get some kind of cool zombie poses with the fists for sure. The ab crunch doesn't go down that much. Kind of disappointing. Back, a decent amount. You can see some more detail there that wouldn't be seen otherwise. Side, full 360. Legs do kick forward that much. Back, not that much because of that zombie ass. Splits, upper thigh cut, double jointed pinned knees. I'm going to go down with my voice when I say pinned. And when I say pinless, I'm going to go pinless. So just watch out for that. Ankles go up that much. Down and ankle rocker pivot. The feet articulation on these Mark 50s I found was always very, very good. And I have to mention that. I don't know if I mentioned that, but this is supposed to be the Mark 50 suit, as you could tell by the comparison I showed you, but he got zombified while he was in the Mark 50 suit. So just something I thought I should mention. But other than that, let's get into the comparisons. So here we have the zombie Iron Man next to the 2 other zombie figures, the Wanda being from the same wave. But Hasbro, if you're listening, you're probably not, but if you are, keep making zombie figures. I love these so much. I remember I could not, I could not separate or put down the zombie Captain America. It is a phenomenal figure. Granted, this Iron Man's great, but I wouldn't say it's as good as this Captain America because this is a whole new sculpt. And just look at all that detail. It's amazing. I do have a review of that one out from like a year ago, so go check that out. Little plug there, but regardless, keep giving us more zombie figures. I want Doctor Strange. I want Falcon zombified. I know the zombie show is coming out, so hopefully we'll get a whole bunch of figures from that. Maybe like what they did with the What If wave, where we'll get a whole Disney Plus zombie wave minus a couple figures. That would be amazing. But like, what else? What else could they do? They could do Zombie Wong. Everybody wants Zombie Wong. I can't think of anything else. I know most characters were zombified in that show. Zombie Wasp, build a figure? I don't know. I'm just rambling here, but these figures are very, very cool is what I'm getting at, and I definitely think you will like these two if you like this one. Now, for other comparisons, I don't really have too many because I kind of already showed you the Mark 50, but there you can see the Mark 50 next to him. And then you can also see, I'll put this head on this figure so you can kind of see what Tony would look at like before he got zombified. And then the other figure that I wanted to show is the, boom, the Zombie Hunter Spider-Man. But other than that, I guess the only other figure that I'm going to show next to all of them is, boom, can't even see him, but there we have the Build-A-Figure Khonshu, which is beyond amazing, and you guys will definitely want to check out that review because he is a spectacular figure. But other than that, that is all the comparisons I have for Zombie Iron Man. Let's get on to my final thoughts. So my final thoughts on this Zombie Iron Man figure is, like I mentioned, you don't need this to build the Khonshu, which I know a lot of people are going to be getting these figures in the wave to build the Khonshu, but I definitely do recommend this figure. I really like it. It definitely has that zombie flair, which is something that you don't get too often in the Marvel Legends line. And if you have the Captain America and if you're going to get the Wanda, this will look so good with both of them. And then you'll kind of have like a little bit of a, I think 3 is a perfect number of just like a zombie invasion for now. And hopefully we'll get more down the line. But for now, I definitely recommend this figure. But you did watch the review, so make your decision for yourself. Regardless, I'm going to give this figure a 8 out of 10. I really like it. I really do. But other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. I will be uploading every single one of the Khonshu Build-A-Figure Wave videos, hopefully today. I'm going to try my hardest and hopefully not pass out. But other than that, like I said, thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on the bell notification because you'll want to stay tuned for those other videos coming out very soon. And other than that, I will see you, not tomorrow, in a couple hours, if not minutes. Bye, guys.